YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Hey man, somebody tell Mike Epps to cut the BS, bro. We can see through the lies. If you're scared, go to church. Last year, you guys know Mike Epps and Shannon Sharpe had their little back and forth. This was actually one of the most intense beefs that we've seen Shannon Sharpe engage in. So much so that he was ready to pull up on Mike Epps and give him the business. But thankfully, cooler heads prevailed. These guys actually got a chance to speak. They met up in Indiana, which is actually Mike Epps' hometown, and they spoke like men. No cameras came out. All we saw were pictures, and they squashed their issues. Now, fast forward a little over a year later, Mike Epps is on the Breakfast Club, and they asked him, "Hey, bro, are we ever going to see you on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe's podcast?" And you guys would not believe the silly excuse that Mike Epps gave him. Here's what he said.
Mike Epps Club Shay Shay coming this year?
Club Shay Shay?
Uh-huh.
No, I ain't gonna do no Club Shay Shay. Because I'm still trying to figure out why. I'm like, I was like,
I know y'all had to sit down.
Shannon Sharpe, y'all got to bring some white men on here and grill them. You can't just grill black people. That shit ain't right. I know we make money off clickbaiting and shit, but clickbait them white folks. Get some of your NFL players that you know was fucked up, get them on this show. Because
that's real.
Cat Williams, that shit he did, it was good, but it was bad. It was good because we enjoyed it, but damn. Man, he hurt them dudes' feelings saying all that crazy shit. So we gotta balance it out, man. Shannon Sharpe, if you're listening, we want to see you interview some of them football players, some of them white football players that was in the NFL that was fucked up. Just to balance it, not on no race shit, but you can't just interview black men and let them pour out all their pain on television on these podcasts, man. That's some bullshit. You know, because we more than just problems. We everything, man. We got talent. You know, we got families. We're entrepreneurs. We all of that. So we have to keep shedding the light on the positive part of that. We already got enough negative light. So we want a podcast. We want to start bringing people on the letter, even though, you know, people don't want to hear that shit. But man, let's talk about some positive shit on these, you know.
Like Naptown Productions.
Naptown Productions.
You got Good American Family. That come out on.
Yo, Mike, cut it out, my brother. If you just never got the invite to come on the show from Shannon Sharpe, or if you yourself just don't feel like doing the podcast, just say it. What you gave was just babble. All you did was just waffle. You gave no good reasoning. I'm not even sure what Cat Williams had to do with the question. Maybe you're scared that your interview might not do the same numbers that Cat Williams did, but that's okay. Nobody's probably ever gonna touch that number. But to get up on the Breakfast Club and say that Shannon Sharpe highlights negativity on black people is crazy. Club Shay Shay is not about anything negative. It's literally about people speaking their truth and just having a conversation with Shannon Sharpe. He's actually a really good interviewer. People just rock with him and his energy so heavily that they overshare on their interviews. And keep in mind, there's 1,000,001 shows that highlights white people and their struggles. Why does Shannon Sharpe have to give them a platform versus black people whose voice are not often heard or amplified on a bigger platform? But if you do want white people on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe already has Johnny Manziel, John Cena, Gary Owen, and Mark Cuban on his podcast. So we're not buying this excuse that you're trying to put on Shannon Sharpe that he exploits black people, especially when you're doing an interview at the Breakfast Club. And I rock with the Breakfast Club. It's one of my favorite platforms. But that's like going to a UFC event. Somebody asks you, "Hey man, when are you ever gonna get in the ring?" And you're like, "Hey, I don't like violence." Then my guy, what the fuck are you doing at a UFC event if you don't like violence? It was just a very strange excuse to say, no, I don't want to get on his podcast. Even though me and him squashed our issues, I still don't want to do his podcast. Shannon Sharpe is the least negative media personality out there. The man brings in celebrities, athletes, influencers to talk about their life, break down everything they got going on, and he goes home to smash his white woman at the end of the day. You simply can't keep using the Cat Williams interview as a crutch to not get on his platform. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Mike Epps had a point about Shannon Sharpe exploiting black people? Or do you think Mike Epps is ducking the smoke? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.